Sorry about that, folks. Had a little technical difficulty. I managed to smack the camera with my hand when I was... Anyhow, we're back. I was starting to say I'm not going to open a ton of basketball. I just can't do it. I already opened a ton of baseball. Football's always been my favorite sport until recently when I got into fantasy baseball. But I'm always going to do a ton of baseball. I'm going to do a little bit of football. I just don't have time. Basketball, I think I'm going to go through, and if I see a good deal, I'll get it. And I'm going to pick out target specific players, but I cannot get into opening packs of freaking basketball cards right now. Not at this point. I got to start studying and get my fantasy baseball plans together also. I know it seems early to you guys, but players are moving around all over the place, and I can't get behind or I will lose my edge. And I'm pretty good. Okay, next up. We have got our 2019-2020 Panini Contenders draft picks, Luka Doncic. Obviously not a rookie card, second year. But I bought it for 50 cents. I think it's probably only worth about 50 cents right now, but at the end of the day, if he plays anything like he's playing, if he plays anything like he's playing now, he's going to be the greatest player of all time. But a second year card will have decent value, and the guy's a stud. He's so hot right now, I could probably sell it for more than I paid for it right now. Probably. Next up, we have got another Bowl Panini Prizm rookie card. And I'm not real... This top loader's bad. I'm not real well versed in, basketball or Prizm cards for that matter. But I believe this would be our silver Prizm. Is that right? We've got the black here, and all this is silver. I think whatever color this is what the card is. So I don't know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to Prizm cards, but I believe this is a Bowl rookie card, and it's his silver Prizm, which those cards really decent value on those. And I think I got it for a song. What did I pay for this card? 50 cents. It's a 50 center. Okay, I only got 3 more left. Run through these and we'll wrap it up. Next up, we've got a 2019-20 Panini Prizm draft pick, Tyler Hero. I don't know, is that a silver? They call that a silver Prizm still? It's a Crusade card. It's a Crusade. Isn't an insert? Not 100% sure. I bought this for 50 cents. I think it's worth about $1.50. But I've got a buddy that I work with who I'm trying to get into cards. He likes cards, but he really likes Miami Heat. Big Dwayne Wade fan. So he's a big Tyler Hero fan. Although whenever I speak to him about this particular player, I pronounce it Tyler Hero. Just because he hadn't done enough for me to call him Hero. Okay, last 2 cards. And I don't know if I've talked about it or not. I don't feel like I've shown pretty much any of it on camera, because most of the cards I got of this guy I've been purchasing on eBay. I don't even know what I have in-house on them. But anyhow, I got a couple of Trae Young cards. They're both 2019, 2020 seasons. They're not rookie cards, obviously. But we've got our Panini Contenders draft pick, Trae Young, which I definitely bought for 50 cents, and it's definitely worth $1 and change. This kid is good. Also, I have got Oh, I don't know what to say. This season ticket. I'm not, like I said, I'm not real well versed in basketball at all, but I believe this is also a variation. Now, I don't know if it works the same way. I don't know if that means it's a short print. It doesn't seem to, because the price of this and the other Trae Young base card number 49 are pretty much the same everywhere I've looked. So I don't know if they just made two different cards with two different poses for the guy, or if one of them's supposed to be a short print, or exactly how they do this in basketball. Now, if it was Topps Baseball, I'd say, well, one of these is a short print, it's going to be worth a bunch of money. But I don't think that's the deal with these. Whoa, Trae, I almost dropped him. That would have been terrible. And last card of our little deal, the 2019-20 Trae Young Panini Contenders Draft Legacy card. We got him in his Oklahoma uniform, and obviously in his Hawks uniform. This card I paid 50 cents for, and I think it's around $1.25, something like that. I find myself more and more, and it's not, I'm sure it's not the most accurate way to do it, but I find myself more and more pulling cards up on ComC and just seeing what they're going for there. Because number one, I can do it faster than I can pull something up on eBay and check the solds. But on top of that, obviously, whatever people are actually physically paying, purchasing the card on eBay is probably, you know, that's about the most accurate you're going to get. But there's other factors in there too. You know, you're purchasing a card on eBay and you're paying X amount of dollars for it, but most likely there's shipping involved. You know, that price isn't necessarily a, I don't want to get fingerprints all over. Bowl, I forgot I took them out of the top look. Sorry, Bowl. Anyhow, somebody could list a card on ComC for whatever the hell they want. It could sit there and, you know, you get the false impression that that's what it's worth. But I feel like, especially on the lower end stuff, you know, these cards are $1, $2. Everything's less than $5. I feel like the price, if you go on ComC and there is a handful of these cards listed, and they're all at 65 cents, I think it's pretty accurate for what they're worth right now. So I find myself using ComC a lot because it's faster for me, at least, than what checking eBay sold listings is. And I feel like the asking prices on most of the stuff I've looked at on there, which, again, it's all lower end stuff because I'm broke, but the asking prices are consistent. And, you know, there's a ton of stuff on there that I thought the price was more than fair, but I just can't buy everything I see, so I threw it on the watch list, and maybe someday I'll pick it up, maybe I won't. Okay, that is it for this video, which, look at it now, it looks like it was about well, shit, every card I purchased except one was basketball. All new basketball, too. Just crazy what basketball cards are doing, man. They're going for huge money right now. I mean, these Prizm cards are a Walmart exclusive, and people are paying thousands of dollars for some of these things. Just remember when I was a kid pulling out the old Beckett, looking at the, well, Dan Marino's $300, 84 Marino. $300 card. I threw it in my big old screw down lucite, whatever the hell those were. But I never had anyone even think about buying that card for $300. Not even close. So when Beckett, and it's nothing against Beckett, someone had to come up with a price guide, give us some kind of a baseline. And it was before the internet, and I think once the internet came around, everyone realized that they printed about 1.5 million of those. Well, I don't even know if that number's accurate. They printed a whole bunch of that set, so the rarity was totally gone from it. But yeah, I mean, now we're not saying, oh, this card's worth $1,500. I mean, people are paying $1,500 for new basketball cards. It's totally nuts. I do feel like the bubble's got to burst at some point, but I guess ride the wave now while you can. All right, that's all I got for this video. I'll I try to work on being more concise, and I definitely have to work on getting some better content. And I need to quit being lazy. I haven't sent out one through the mail autograph since I talked about it a couple videos ago. I still have 5 out that are pending, but I have not sent one additional one. Maybe I'll do that tonight too. All right, well, I'm gonna kill this video. I got work to do. Thank you for watching. I promise you that I am going to take measures to improve my videos. I mean, I want the content to be solid. I feel like right now I'm just getting on here and riffing to myself, and it was cool for a while. I was picking up a lot of subs, getting a few comments here and there, but I've definitely stalled the last week or so. So I feel like anyone that's looked at it either liked it and subscribed, or I'm not picking up anything new. So I need to take a good, long, hard look at myself and figure out what I can do better. That's all I got for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.